YouTube, hello, your distant brown cousin back again with another video. Today I'm on my own. It's been a little bit since I've done a little solo video. I take that back. No, and I played We Harvest Shadows a couple videos ago. It was good. It was a really good video. I liked it. It was good. Um, but again, back with a solo video with Slay the Princess. Um, yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this game. I bought it a while ago when it was on sale, and now, yeah, um, yeah, now I'm here. I'm gonna play it because I've been wanting to play it, and I am finally taking the time to play it. This will probably be multi-part video for this game, uh, which I hope that you enjoy. So yeah, we're just gonna We're gonna jump right back into it. But right back into it? We haven't jumped into anything. I'm gonna jump into it. We'll be back. I'm the words are just bleh. Um so yeah, yeah. Let's get started on the game. Uh yeah, yeah. All right. Let's figure this out. I don't know where the camera should be, either here or over there or down, but we'll figure that out. I'll get it moved. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's jump into it. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Mhm.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Why is the princess in the basement?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Repeat it. What? I'm here to slay her. What? Why though? Why? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I don't think we need to worry about. I don't think we need to worry about that. So I'm gonna go to the top left. I don't think you need to worry about like the save and the setting buttons over there. So we're gonna do that. All right. Here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Let's see. End of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. We consider that maybe I'm okay with it. Well, if you're talking to me about this, I'm a little okay with it. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Thanks for telling me what to do. uh, I would, yeah. This is really what I would. How I respond. It would be this. Like, what are you talking about? What?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it.
I mean,
No
I
more
get that.
birds, no more trees, and
Yeah,
perhaps
yeah,
most problematically of all, no more people.
yeah, I know.
You have to put an end to her.
But why? But how can a princess locked away in the basement? And yeah, let's see. See, here we go. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
But does she change if she leave? Is she no longer a princess if she's able to get out? I mean, I think she's still a princess. So again, how does a princess change this? Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics. Give me evidence to back this up. Consider maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. You know what? I'm gonna need some evidence.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin.
I
Why
want
would
no
you
such
be
thing.
here if it weren't to complete a very important
Hmm.
task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I, I, but what led me here? It's like I'm gonna really nail this in there. I want specifics. The only reason killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her. Okay, I'm sold. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. No, I wouldn't turn around and leave. I'm still going, I still want this. I still want the, I want specifics. Give me details. Why? Why would it
The
happen?
more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important
Yeah,
job.
but
She's a
I'm not a
princess.
complete
People
psycho.
will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Hmm. This seems bad though, doesn't it? Get it? I'm not doing this. Do I get a reward for this kind of thing? Look, I'll go on, and that's that one. Okay. I'm not gonna go. You know what? Do I get a reward? Is there something in it for me?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Now you're gonna have to tell me.
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Maybe.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Possibly.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
It's true, but I has the princess really done anything bad? Yeah. What if the princess has been trying to contribute to something and then you just locked her up? Hmm? Hmm? Let's see. What do we got here? Can you tell me what my price is for doing a good job? I'm going with that one.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I got some wild dreams. My imagination can go. So you're gonna have to really try. Ugh. Let's see. No, I just.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Are we?
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
But how do you know that? You're not telling me something, narrator. You're just not. You're not doing. Are you? You know what? You know what? Maybe this is a Batman situation to where we feel as if they became a bad guy just because, even though it's probably our fault that they became bad. It's like a whole cycle thing We created them, they created us. It's just a loop. Now, let me talk to you about the Joker and the wonderful things that that man has to say. We should all take at least a little bit of information from the Joker and utilize it in our everyday lives. Uh, we'll go into more detail about that, but but you should subscribe to the Joker's teachings. It'll be wonderful. It's great for everyone.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I don't know. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. No.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen
maybe
to
I
her
like that.
honeyed words,
Maybe I'm into that
the
kind of
harder
thing, huh?
it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go,
Okay.
talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I'm gonna go talk to her. All right. All right. We'll see how that
You
turns
make your
out.
way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Like, voice of the ear. Okay. I got another voice in my head. All right. Like I'm back on a boat.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And I think he does. Narrator, I think you don't know what you're talking about.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Why is there a blade there?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, but I said I wanted to just talk to her. I don't want to take the blade with me. And then leave it there.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Oh.
This is an oppressive place.
Yeah,
The air
see?
feels
That's
heavy
why she
and
probably
damp,
wants to
a
ruin
hint
the world,
of
wants to
rot
destroy it,
filtering from
end
the
it.
ancient wood.
It's an
If the
oppressive
princess
place,
really
come
lives
on.
here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't know about that. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Okay.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
You know what? You might be right.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I like to play dangerously. Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. I'm lying. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. I love all these answers. They're so great. I'm just gonna get. Should I say something? Just checking in on you. You know what? We're just gonna continue down.
Good.
We're just gonna go down.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
We don't know that. We don't know what needs to be done yet. Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. she's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah. As we all know, beautiful women, no threat. None whatsoever.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
We're focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk. Hold on. There's a reason why you're locked up. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna find out. Okay. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Sitting here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down there. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go with what I would probably initially do. Like I'm not concerned about a name or anything like that. I was sitting here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. I'm gonna go with that. We're gonna be direct with this. What we're gonna do. Okay. But I wanted to see you for myself. Still not sure what to believe.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think? You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Like how long?
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Yeah.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Nope. Just that if you left, you would end the world. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous. I was hoping you'd tell me. Yeah, I'm going.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
There's multiple reasons. Have you seen the U.S. election right now? Oh my God, we're really trying.
I believe her.
Of course you do. You're the hero.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
I mean, sometimes that's helpful.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
You know what? That is a very truthful statement.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Nope, they did not.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
True.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't just go in scaring people.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I don't know. Why would they tell me this? I don't think some person in my head would immediately lie to me. Do you?
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
But what's
We
the
stand
risk?
to lose
Like,
everything,
why?
all for the
Why
sake
is
of
she
one
here?
person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I don't care about the eating or drinking part. But I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. Well, I don't know if everyone's gonna be happy with that. Many people locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Keep her locked away. Sorry, but can't trust you. Go back upstairs, retrieve the blade without saying another word. Can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. I'm gonna ask her name. We're gonna find out her name. Now we're at the point.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
What's your name?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
So is Princess your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person that's going into the same things, he doesn't know. Okay.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
I mean, this is true, but how do you forget yours?
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, that's a little
She
weird.
hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Yeah, Alright, maybe somebody bonked her on the head and now she's forgotten. She doesn't know anything. Huh? I wouldn't say that it's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. I don't know if everyone's gonna be happy with that. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Go back up and retrieve the blade without saying another word. Can't believe it could be down here like this. What do I feel like doing? Yeah, it doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. No, not that part. I think it's this one that I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit, and get to know each other better. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. She's not going to like
That
it,
seems
but
like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know your name.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Maybe she won't. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we fall in love, and then we get married, and then we just raise a family down here in the basement while she's chained up.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Interesting. I see where this is going now.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oh, now our choices are limited. Retrieve the blade. Okay, let's get you out of here. Lock her in the basement. Oh, what do I want to do? I mean, we can't, without anything to do the change, that's pretty useless. Let's get you out of here. What do I do? You know what? We're gonna get her out of here.
You can't be serious.
No, I can't
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
be. I'm pretty sure I will. You don't know me and my
You're
level of
making
regret.
a huge no. I think you're doing the right thing.
Of course, the hero thinks that.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No. No, I don't have anything.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Maybe. Or a knife.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe. Maybe they did. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
I mean, I know that you'll be here. But you've got nowhere else to go.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Huh.
You hear the click of a lock sliding
Well, that's
into
annoying.
place.
Narrator.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Oh. Intriguing.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, sure would have been. You never know.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Not in any mess. I just happened to be trapped in a
I
basement.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
And, well, it seems that way. Oh, what are you gonna do?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Yeah.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, yeah. Two people is better than one.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her
Okay.
mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Well,
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
interesting.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
You don't know. Maybe I will. We're gonna save her. You know what? Narrator, you've been a little too bossy. We're gonna save her, alright? I don't like it when you tell me what to do. I'm not in the Navy anymore. You can't tell me.
Fine.
That's right. I'm doing it. I wait.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You
Alright.
cut into her flesh.
Don't hurt. I'm sorry.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She is showing no shock, no pain. Like her tongue, like it's like, oh, I was expecting this.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
All right.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Did not you? I was thinking the same thing, hero.
No, she didn't.
I think the narrator expected this though.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Look, you know what? Maybe your pain tolerance is much better than mine.
No,
That's the only
you
option I
won't
got.
have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
What are you doing, narrator?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the
Hey,
blade.
I don't really like somebody taking control of my body.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I can't stop it. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I mean, I know that I don't have to do this, but the narrator wants to do it.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has
Good
a
move.
chance to connect.
Way to go, princess.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade.
Resist.
Move the blade.
No, I refuse.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
It's not me. It isn't me.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
That's right, they
What
are.
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Okay. Try to be quick about what?
She
Oh my
plunges
God.
it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Why not?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You missed vital organs. You just.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
It
The
is
two of you have literally
most
doomed everyone.
heroic gesture. Dying a slow death for the princess.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again. and you feel
How is she missing
every
our heart?
inch
Just
of
wouldn't-
burning
no
pain
one
that
just put it through the head.
slices its way
Right through
into
the head.
your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Clearly not. Maybe it's she's right hand dominant, and that right hand's gone.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
She's at least sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive.
Yeah.
The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Yeah. Good work.
It can't just end like this.
Fine, but
Right.
it's gonna. Sorry, hero. This is how it's gonna end.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
I die. Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But it was only the end of my world. Like, I'm the only one who died. But I died. What am I
I'm
doing
going to show
here?
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
And shut up, narrator.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Wait, 4. Smitten, me, hero. Oh, and the princess. Okay, so it's 4. Yeah, my brain did not add correctly.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Nah, anything to get that
What
back.
can I say? A world
cheek.
without love is a world that
Yeah,
isn't
we're just gonna
worth
complete that.
saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. All this really didn't already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yep.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I refused.
You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
And I died. But apparently I came back to life, so I have everlasting life. I just start over again.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know. Probably ate us. I'm really hungry.
Do you think the
You know
people
what, that's
there
fine.
lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I mean, but we don't know. We're not there.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Dastardly.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
But why is the princess bad? You're not giving me that detail there, narrator, but why? Why is the princess bad? Let's talk about this princess. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
Just be quick about it.
No. The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all,
Yeah, but I
you're
don't.
fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Not given any information. You're just asking for blind trust, and that's not gonna work.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
I don't know about that. Maybe that's a little too
Sure,
far.
it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
But I want to. But I want to overcomplicate things. What aren't you telling me? Yeah,
I told you
see?
everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I mean, you're making it difficult.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
But that's exactly what somebody's hiding would say.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's
No.
just the way things are.
No, that doesn't help me at all.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh God, hero, you're gonna fall for this.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
You guys are idiots.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Huh.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
The whole world waiting with bated breath? I don't think so. I don't believe that. No. How about that? I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin. You know what? I'm just gonna proceed to the cabin. You know what? We could just turn around and leave. We could do that. We could just turn around. And leave.
Are we running away? What are you doing? We have to save her.
We're just gonna
Seriously?
leave.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'll just follow the path the other direction. Okay, fine. You're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and I'll slay the princess. Right, I'll go to the cabin. I'll talk to the princess. Or maybe I'll slay her. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. That sounds more like me. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. All right, there are two that definitely sound like me. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. Just then, I just got to clarify that. And quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Okay, there are three options of what I would do. I would quietly continue down the pathway away from the cabin. I would definitely just say nope. And I would also do the dumb thing, or the smart ass thing of clarifying the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. I'm just gonna go. No. It sounds. Yeah. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
That's right.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Shocking.
Convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
How convenient, narrator.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly. Oh, it's going to resolve splendidly, all right.
Whoa, Smitten. Whoa. You slow your roll down. All right.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This room is different. This looks more like a tower or something.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
Yeah, of course you weren't.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
But we did.
So focus up.
We died.
Stop
we
letting
did.
yourself get distracted.
We were dead.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
There's one certain.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
There is.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Oh my God, Sven.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Look at myself. I want to see how I am. We're just gonna walk up to it. It's like, whoops.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
Yeah. What the hell?
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, God. Alright, this time we're gonna take the blade. We're just gonna bring it with
You
us.
take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I
suppose if we're to
anything
play
else.
the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
God's
That
been-
way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us again.
Yeah, that's that.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Right, listen, I'll determine what the job is, okay?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
How do you know
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
that? Maybe.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
This guy.
I've held my tongue till
smitten.
now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Yeah, exactly.
Can still
hero.
do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Alright, sure. Alright.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a
That's
heavy
different.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She
Thank
may not
Christ.
be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Yeah, see, come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
We're gonna ignore that part.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
She said it came back.
Waiting for you to come back.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Uh-huh. Like we've been saying. Me and the other two assholes.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Technically, she was the one who did the killing.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Not entirely, but a forced
And
situation.
you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator sent me here to kill you, took over my body. Extremely unfair. I'm gonna say what happened after I died.
You died, and now we're talking.
Yes. But what happened? Well, before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Mm, maybe. I don't. It's kind of a hard question to ask. In certain situations, probably.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her
God,
beautiful
Smitten. Oh my,
lips.
you were.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't know if it's a confession. Honestly, the world sucks. People are plague. Hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Yeah,
At
I'm
least
gonna
you're
go with
being
that one.
honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
All right, cool.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator sent me here to kill you, took over your body. It was extremely unfair. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. Listen, she's already comfortable with talking about the fact that I died, and now we're talking again. So I don't think it would be too far-fetched with me explaining the fact that the narrator, a voice in my head, took over my body. As it happens to some people.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
Shut up.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride.
Yes,
To a
she did.
surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
You know what, hero?
That's because
Yeah.
she's perfect.
No.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
God, I hope
She
not.
doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Well,
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
oh God.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What?
Oh.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up
Yeah.
with. Am I
Yeah.
the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Nope, you're not
She
alone.
didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and
I
slay
wouldn't
her.
go that far as calling her a monster. Why did you do that? You know what? We're gonna rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Well, that would suck.
You wouldn't. I would.
Oh God.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Why couldn't she have
Shouldn't have worked.
done that already?
I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it.
Yay!
But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! No
The
murder.
princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
All right.
Ugh.
I'll take that smothering.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
Maybe.
What do we do now?
I mean, I could. I can think of at least a couple of things.
That sounds perfect.
All right. I like that idea.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Well, you do because you need to live in
I
it.
like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope
I
about
love the
it,
hero.
because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Do you want her to be mad about it?
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Isn't that interesting?
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Woo, whoa.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah, you know what? You and me both, hero. You think you can open it?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do it together. With the power of love.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
Love. Woo, love.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything.
Alright.
If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Alright, you're gonna have to pound a lot of drinks really fast in order to do that.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
How do you know how this works? What is the problem?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need to be happy is each other. Why don't we just stay here and build a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Yeah, you know what?
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other. That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Not entirely, but
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
that's not shocking.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? We not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Nonchalance about the fate of the world has me a bit worried. That's why I want to stay here. Trust me, it'll be better for both of us if we stay. We could be happy here. We just have to want it. You're right, we're leaving. Let's do that.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you.
Oh.
This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
No,
But she
not really.
can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
Maybe.
I don't know. She has a point.
Listen, we
She
came
doesn't
in
know
and
us.
we immediately you submitting, confessing your love. It's a bit much. It's a bit strong. It's probably a little. She probably just needed to do what she needed to do in order to get freed, and then now she's like, "You're a creep."
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart.
Oh my God! No, please,
She'd
please
be
don't do
happy
it.
here.
No, we dropped the knife. The knife is downstairs.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
This is a choice.
Oh, but I do.
Okay.
What?
This is not going to end well.
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever.
Yeah, you're not. God.
You
Yep.
plunge your
Yep,
nails
we're
into
gonna
your
show
chest,
our heart.
digging deep,
Yep.
grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
I did. You know what?
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch
This
by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened
okay.
threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Interesting.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
This is psychotic. And obsessive. Wow, smitten.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Alright, smitten is.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Good call, hero. Epilogue. Happily ever after.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Now, he's clearly disorientated.
The opportunity.
I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
I really like the hero. The hero voice. Perfect.
Thank you. I'm just happy to be here.
I bet you are.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Maybe. Who's to say?
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out.
This sounds like a true smartass.
I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
Truly.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there?
Nope.
That's not good.
Why? Why is that not good? Doesn't matter if the blade's here. We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us. Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror. You know what? We're going to go with the mitten. The smitten. Before.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
That is technically true.
Is that so?
Obsessive
Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
Yeah.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important.
It's been a little bit important. We did cut off her hand, and then we got stabbed with it.
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
I mean, I tried to do it right, and then and then I got stabbed, and then I tried to do it right, and then we ripped open our rib cage. So technically, no.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to.
Will just pop
It's
up out
part
of
of the
nowhere.
whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important. What is there to say about it? It's a mirror. Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror.
Oh my god!
There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement.
That's a mirror, not a door.
Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it. I see it, just like I saw it last time. Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you.
Oh my god, opportunist, I hate
Mirror
you.
or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Sure.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
Maybe.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle.
No.
Figures.
Yep.
And then
Hero,
you push the
you
door
and I?
open. Marvelous.
Same wavelength.
We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Oh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Yeah, take that.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement.
Narrator's office
Well,
game.
if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Possible.
No, you absolutely
We don't have
do.
to.
Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice,
Is it?
gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
Wait, what do you mean we're home? What? I live here. I hit the jackpot. Yes. Everything's coming up. Yay.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Dinner does sound nice.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Somebody cranky. She's upstairs.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
Nice.
The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, there's our blade.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
Simple. Easy. It's good. I mean, as easy as just saying it.
Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together.
All right.
Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be very nice.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Perfect. I like it.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
It is indeed. Thank you. You mentioned dinner on the stairs? What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
Oh. What are we
Oh,
supposed to do
right,
now?
dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Sweet. You know what? Not even gonna question it. Perfect. Dinner looks great.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Oh, I have famished.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king.
Are we king? Did we become king?
Yeah. After everything we've been through, we could use a break.
We most certainly could.
More than that, we deserve a
You know what? First time, I agree with Opportunist. We do deserve it. We deserve this break. Refuse her hospitality. Oh, I'm gonna.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
Yeah.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined.
Perfect.
You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
Looks like it's a monster, like with their hands like around the princess, like the shadow behind her. It just doesn't look quite right. Like I should be expecting something.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
How do I know what glimmering jewels taste like?
This really is perfect, isn't it?
It's nice. I don't know about perfect.
It is the
It's
best
really nice,
meal
though.
you've ever had.
Sweet.
But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
A shadow washes across the table, clearing and
There.
replating. The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good. Again. You tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you've done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes.
Well,
I'm happy.
what is going on?
And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
But we don't.
So the shadow sweeps
Slow
over
down.
the table,
What is
clearing the
happening?
old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
No, not. That's definitely not true.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
Huh.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right?
No.
Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Oh no. The one on the left.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
No, you said something different. It's a good thing.
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What just happened? Did you make that torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. Let's go. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? Excuse me. Yeah, we're
But
gonna
it
go with that
was
one.
wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
Who is him? Yeah, you said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Oh. That's where Smitten went.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us, but we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are?
Hey, Shadow, don't you have anything to say?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I see, asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Oh.
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
Well, we ain't. What are we supposed to do now? I'm just gonna get up.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too comfortable seat.
Oh.
There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
And it does, but
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating.
of course
You'll
you
never
are,
suspect a
Optimus.
thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Is this climaxing? Cool.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Oh, did we?
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning.
No.
Time passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh my god.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
I mean, we don't have to, though.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause,
Yeah.
and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
No. No, it's not. To be controlled by a voice and no longer feeling what you want to feel.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't... Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
No, don't complicate. Oh my god.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
Not gonna see it. Not gonna see it.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade.
Yeah.
A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
Okay. That's fine.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
No.
Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
No.
This is... awful.
This is awful.
Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just
the
have to stay
opportunity
positive
is not.
and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
We have to get rid of that shower. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
I don't take that as weakness. Oh my god, opportunities, I hate you.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I don't know. What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. You could do anything in the world. What would it be? What would you choose? Yeah, that's the what. It's what do you want?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
But there
It
aren't
does.
any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
No.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Oh, I'm just now looking at the tapestry. Oh. That's that, huh? You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. I like the well, this sucks.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
It
The
is.
princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Good.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. Not sure I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
I mean, that part was bad.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
You are right. I think we do.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss.
Yeah, narrator.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Oh.
Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Interesting.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Well, narrator. Changing your
He's
tune.
really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
Shut up, opportunist.
The stars are so beautiful.
A quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's foot loose this bitch. She gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening, and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, with your arms stretched to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Whoa. But you do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken it away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. I think I'm supposed to look at
There's
the mirror.
something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him. Does this mean we won? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Well, we got to. Come on, hero. We've got to do this. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. The mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, it's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. What? Interesting. You were at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Oh,
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
that's true. You know what? Fair.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know. Some being.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Interesting.
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Oh?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Okay, make me forget.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Huh.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay.
Everything, until we meet again.
That's nice. What if I don't let you do this to me? Okay.
She
Make me forget.
asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Okay, that was so sudden. Everything goes dark. And you die. Clearly more defined and I, I guess grow the entity. Uh yeah. I guess now if we go through it again, it would be selecting different paths to reach a different ending and a different perspective or yeah. Huh. I like it. I like it. It's good. Can't wait to play more. So thank you for being here. Really do appreciate it. And YouTube, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.